Well, excuse me. Welcome everyone to Meow's Virtual Adoptions. My name is Rebecca, and I want to say, first of all, I'm very sorry about last weekend. One, I didn't have any kitties to show you, and a few things came up, so unfortunately I skipped last weekend, but I am back today, and I'm here to show you some amazing kitties. Now, I didn't have any fosters sending me their information, so what I did is grabbed the information from ads that have been posted in the last week. So if they were posted early in the week, these kitties may already be adopted, but you know what? I'm going to show them because if they're not adopted, here's your chance. Jump in there and get these, find your baby and adopt from us. Okay, so first of all, I want to say welcome again, and thank you for showing up and supporting us. And I do want to encourage anyone to subscribe to this channel. It gives us once I hit that 100 subscribers, it gives me a chance to do a few more things that I normally cannot do. Let me turn my TV off. I'm getting a glare in the window of my cabinet behind me. There we go. Apologize for that. So anyhow, once we hit that 100 subscribers, then there's some other things that I can actually do with the channel, which makes it really, really dynamic. So if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. And again, thank you for coming out and seeing our kitties. So I want to show you just a couple of things, a couple of pages really quick first before I jump into the kitties. I have 11 kitties to show you today. Awesome. I've got about half of them are from the Orange County area and half from the Inland Empire area. So stick around because you're going to want to see some of these babies. They're gorgeous and they're babies. So, and then I have a couple of older cats too. So anyway, first, before I jump into that, first thing I do want to show you is our links. So here they are. So obviously the first one is our website. So MeoowzResQ.org. Go check it out. There's a lot of information there, a lot of stuff that we do on there during the week. The next link there is our Facebook page, facebook.com/MeoowzResQ. And if you go to our website, all the information that's under the virtual adoptions page down there is listed under MeoowzResQ.org/virtual-adoptions. You'll find information on how to get our application for adoption. It tells you our adoption fees, kind of gives you a little bit of a guideline. It gives you 2 different ways to donate if you are able to. That would be wonderful. Obviously, every penny counts for us, and we do our best to make sure that the kitties are well taken care of. And also, if you're unable to donate, there's 6 or 7 different ways that you can also help by doing what you're already doing, shopping at like Ralph's. So if you are interested in finding out more information, go visit that page and check that out. So the next thing I want to show everybody is our pricing guide, our adoption fee guide. And basically, just so you know, the office does reserve the right to adjust the adoption fees as needed. The adoption fees that I put up, that I list under each kitty, is what I think it should be, but that is not always the case. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. So the first things off is, so we asked $200 for the exotic breeds. Those exotic breeds include Siamese kittens, Russian blues, ragdolls, Maine Coons, Norwegian forest cats, Bengals. When we come across those specialized breeds, many people want them and they go very, very quickly. So, supply and demand, asking just a little bit more for them does allow us to ask less for the other kitties. So if a kitten is up to a year old and it's not an exotic breed, it would be $175. If the cat is over a year old, and again, not one of the exotic breeds, it would be $150. Now again, the The office does reserve the right to adjust those fees as necessary. A lot of times they will discount it, so just it doesn't hurt to ask. If you are interested in adopting 2 cats, we very often offer discounts. So don't be afraid of It's our opinion, and most people who work with cats and cat rescue will have the same opinion, that it is so much better to have two kitties than it is to have just one. They bond together, they play together, they keep each other out of trouble. Sometimes they get each other into trouble, but more likely they keep each other from doing things that they shouldn't be doing. They're not bored, they don't get lonely, they have a buddy. So if you are looking to adopt a single kitten, we do encourage you to look at the older cats, because the older cats, and I'm not talking 2, 3, 4, 5 years older, I'm talking just maybe 6 to 9 months old as opposed to 2 to 3 months old. The older kitties, we have a better idea of their personality and whether or not they will actually be okay by themselves. We do our best to not let a kitten go by itself, but there are instances where there is a young kitten and he or she is very, very super independent, and we know for a fact that that kitten is going to be perfectly fine all by himself. Next, I also want to put up here that what those adoption fees cover, and they cover the spay or neuter. We do not let one of our kittens go. We don't let them get adopted until they are fixed. We used to allow that to pass on. We used to allow people to adopt a kitten and give them a voucher and say, here, go get your kitten fixed when it gets to be this size, and then send us a copy so that we can turn it into the state, and we would never get those copies back. So we made that executive decision: no kittens get adopted without being fixed. We give them their first FERCP vaccination. They do have that vaccination actually comes in a series of, there's 3. We always give them the first one. If they are still in our care, when the window for the second one comes up, we will give that to them. The third one is always optional. It's something that you can talk to your vet about, whether or not that's something you want to continue with. We also give them deworming medication, and we give them a flea treatment. But that does not mean that occasionally, especially when it's hot like it is right now, fleas can come in on your clothes very easily, and the worms, when a kitty gets worms, a lot of times it's because they had fleas on them, they licked the eggs, they ingested them, and now they have that inside them. Easily treated. We give them something that's very broad-based to cover as much as possible. Occasionally, that doesn't catch it, and we have to give a little bit more, or a different medication. So, we work with you. If it turns out, you notice something like that within the first couple of weeks, all you need to do is give us a call, and we will get medication to you to cover whatever's going on. Okay? Okay, so I know that you are anxious to see the kitties because they are so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So unfortunately, I do not have any videos, but I do have lots of pictures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the first kitty. The first kitty is a male, and he has a sister, and these two are tightly bonded. So we need to make sure that if at all possible, that they stay together. So let's see, let's go through these kitties together. Okay, so the first kitty up is going to be Orangey, or Curious George. The girls in the office call him Curious George because of his personality, and he is gorgeous. He actually is a long-haired cat. Oh my God, he's just so beautiful. Okay, let me read what the office tells us about Orangey. Hi, my name is Orangey, but the nice ladies here call me George. They say Curious George is a much better fit for my personality. I am 2 years old and full of love. A normal day for me right now starts with my morning rounds in the office. I love to go around to each kitten in their condo to say hi. After I'm done greeting everyone, I love to assist the ladies with everything they do around the office. I am their right-hand man, and I love the pets in between or during each task. I am helping, each task I'm helping with. Sorry about that. I love to be held, and I am also just as happy being protector to my sister Callista. She is just as sweet, and I help bring her out of her shell. I can't go anywhere without her. As much as I have loved my time here, I am ready to find my forever home where I can show all my love and affection to my new family. Orangey is litter box trained. He's a great kitty for a first-time owner. He has been around other cats. He's mellow and laid back. He likes to be held. He likes to be picked up. And he's used to being groomed. And he would be happiest with a buddy. And if that buddy was his sister Callista, he would be beyond ecstatic. So if you are interested in Orangey, and I'm going to show Callista next. If you're interested in Orangey, excuse me, his MRQ number is 1W6-18-1. Him and his sister were both born in 2018, not 1918, 2018. It looks like May 5th, 2018. He's what we call a domestic long hair. He is in a fluffy orange tabby, and his adoption fee is $150. However, like I said, if you were interested in taking his sister with him, those kittens would be beyond happy. The office, I'm sure, would be able to offer you a discount for those kitties. So let me bring up Miss Callista now. She's just as gorgeous as he is. And there she is. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful baby. Okay, let me read you Callista. Hi, my name is Callista, and I'm 2 years old. I'm a very affectionate calico who loves to be held or sitting on your lap. I am quiet but friendly and graciously welcome all love and attention. Did I mention I love to be held? I am protected by my brother, Orangey, and we cannot be apart. I am loving my time here, but I'm ready to settle down in my own home with a forever family. And just like her brother, she is litter box trained. She's great for first-time cat owners. She obviously has been around other cats and gets along well with other cats. She's very mellow and laid back. She loves to be held, loves to be picked up. She doesn't mind being groomed at all, and she would be happiest if she were able to be adopted with her brother, Orangey. So, Callista's information is there. Her MRQ number is 1W6-18-5. Date of birth is May 5th, 2018, female. She is a domestic short hair calico, and obviously, like I mentioned, she is bonded with her brother, Orangey, / Curious George. Her adoption fee is $150, although, again, if you were interested in taking both of those kitties, I'm sure the office would be very grateful and offer you a minor discount. So there's those two. Before I go any further, let me explain to you very quickly the process. Sorry, I have one of my own cats here trying to eat things like a straw. Sorry. We talk. My husband is from Brazil, so we talk to our cats in Portuguese. It's kind of silly. It's cool, but it works. Okay, so before we go any further, I do want to explain to you the process. What is the adoption process really quickly, so that if you are interested in one of these kitties, you can, you'll know the process, the steps you need to do to get one of them adopted. So bringing this up is our adoption process. So first thing you need to do is get the application. What you'll do is you'll send an email to MeoowzResQ@gmail.com. You'll ask them, please send me an application, adoption application. You'll get it, fill it out, and you'll return it to MeoowzResQ@gmail.com. That's the first step, and even if you don't see a kitty that you're interested in yet, go ahead and send that adoption application in. That way it's sitting there ready. And when you find that kitty, it's a really quick process to get it all done. Okay? The next step is to find the kitty that you're interested in. Now, we have several different locations where we advertise our kitties. We advertise on Pet Finder and Adopt a Pet, Craigslist, our Facebook page, and obviously on here, you know, I try and get as many kitties as I can, and I'm not against stealing ads. So, you know, what you're seeing here are ads that you'll also see on Pet Finder and Adopt a Pet and Craigslist. So you're seeing them in just a slightly different way. So the next step, though, once you've found the kitty that you're interested in, you're going to call our office at 714-997-0868, and you'll leave a message. Please speak slowly and clearly. Leave your name, your number, and the kitty's name that you're interested in adopting, and the MRQ number. That MRQ stands for MeoowzResQ. So you'll want to leave the MRQ number if you know it. That's actually really important because I know for a fact that right now I've seen a lot of orange kitties. So you want to make sure that if you want Orangey, there might be another kitty named Orangey, and knowing that MRQ number means that you're going to, we know exactly which kitty you're interested in. And then if you don't mind, just let us know where you saw the kitty or where you saw the ad at, so that we can kind of have an idea of how, you know, our advertisements are going. Okay, so that's the process. If you have any questions whatsoever, you're welcome to give our office a call at 714-997-0868. Now, the ladies in the office are busy constantly all day. However, they do try and return phone calls within 24 hours. So you shouldn't, you know, there shouldn't be too long of a wait. You're also welcome to send email to MeoowzResQ@gmail.com. And again, if you have any questions, either of those ways getting in touch with us are acceptable. Okay, so let's get back to the kitties. Okay, so that's two of our older kitties. Again, Orangey and Callista, they're both 2 years old. You would probably get a discount if you were able to adopt both of them. We would highly encourage that. They are bonded, so we wouldn't want to split them up. Okay, so our next kitty is from Orange County, and this is Annie. Gorgeous, gorgeous little white female. Let me read her information. Go find Miss Annie. Okay, there you are, Miss Annie. Annie, let's see. Annie, her MRQ number is Solo 7-20-17. That word solo is part of her MRQ number, so make sure that you put that on the front. Her date of birth was May 29th, 2020, so just a few months old. She's what we call domestic short hair again, and her color is white. Let's see, her adoption fee would be $175 if you are interested in her. And again, there may be small discounts, I'm not sure, but the office again has the right to reduce or adjust those adoption fees as they see fit. Let's see. Annie is a sweet little princess. She has a beautiful white coat and hazel eyes. She loves to be petted and starts purring almost instantly. Annie loves her naps on her cat tree, but is always up for playing with her toys and wrestling with her foster brother, Dalton. She is litter box trained, been around other cats. She's going to be happiest with a buddy. So it's really important that there is another cat in her life. And if it's at all possible, Dalton, then again, these are kitties that would sigh, get out of things. Sorry. Get out of things. Go. Go. Sorry about that. He's getting into my lunch. Again, Annie would be interested, would be happiest if she was able to be adopted with her brother, foster brother, Dalton. And here is Mr. Dalton. He is a cutie too. So Dalton Dalton again, his MRQ number, Solo 7-20-20. Sorry, I'm adjusting things here. He was born May 16th, so just a few days before Miss Annie, which means that he's the older brother. And so, again, he's only just a few months old. Domestic short hair, and he is what we call a gray tuxedo. Basically, it just we call them tuxedos because the way their coloring is they have coloring, white right down the front through the chest, makes them look like they're wearing a tuxedo. Okay, if you can picture it, great. If you can't, I'm used to it. Okay, this is what we read about Dalton. Dalton is an absolute sweetheart. He loves to be in the company of people and other cats. He is very vocal. He has the cutest meows and chirps. He also loves to play with his toys and wrestle with his foster sister, Annie. If you want a sweet companion, Dalton is the kitten for you. Again, litter box trained, been around other cats, loves to be picked up, would be happiest if he were with Annie, but at the very least, he does need to have a buddy. His adoption fee is $175. So if you are interested in either Annie or Dalton, Orangey or Callista as pairs, that would be wonderful. Give our office a call at 714-997-0868. Leave a message, leave your name, your phone number, the kitty's name, the MRQ number, and if you don't mind, just mention where you happen to see the kitty at. And somebody will get back to you within about 24 hours. Okay, the next kitty I have up, oh my gosh, I have pairs. So the next two kitties I have up are a brother and sister, I believe. Yeah, the brother and sister. I'm going to show you the little sister first. Her name, and this again is in the Orange County area. Her name is Turvy, like topsy-turvy. So Turvy, MRQ number is 1T7-20-2. She was born on May 29th. May happens to be a big month this year. A lot of kittens are born right around the same time, regardless of who the mom is. Basically because as the weather warms up, mamas get a little frisky, and that's when they get pregnant, and then, however long later, we've got babies. We've got lots of babies. Okay, so here's Miss Turvy. She is domestic short hair. She is what we call a dilute white calico. If you look at her coloring around her ears, you'll see that there's a little gray, there's a little orange, but it's all muted colors. That's why we call them dilute. She's a white calico because her body is mainly white. So let's read what they say about Miss Turvy. Turvy is a sweet little soul looking to be homed with her brother, Spud. I'll show Spud next. Turvy, born on May 29th, 1920, what is the problem with me today? 2020, is the more calm and quiet kitten of the two, but would come out of her shell more with a patient family willing to get to know her. She is a big player and loves to chase her toy mouse with her brother. She is very active when she and Spud are playing, but loves to cuddle up in her bed and take an afternoon snooze. Turvy will allow you to pick her up, but she really loves to just be petted while she's sleeping. She will purr for hours. Given some time to acclimate, Turvy would make a loving family very happy. Turvy is okay with being picked up when it's needed, but she doesn't like to be held for very long periods of time. So she is litter box trained. She's great for a first-time cat owner. She's probably going to work well with a family who has children. She's been around other cats. She's mellow and laid back, but she is shy. She does not like to be held, and she doesn't mind being picked up, just not held for very long. If you are interested in Turvy, give our office a call, 714-997-0868, and leave a message, leave your name and number, and her information. Let's go ahead and show you her brother, Spud. and he is a looker. So you'll notice on the bottom there, those two bottom pictures are the picture of them together. So these are two kittens that really should stay together. They are bonded. What's really a really interesting dynamic, especially with the kittens where one is shy and the other is pretty independent, is the independent one will help to bring that shy one out of their shell, because the shy one will watch them and see, oh, he's out there playing and doing this and he's having fun, and she'll want to come out and do that too. And then she learns, hey, I'm not getting hurt, nobody's hurting me, hey, this is okay, and she'll keep doing it, and she'll come out of her shell. She'll open up, she'll be more confident, and that's why it's really important to keep kitties like this together when there's one that's a little shyer and one that's a little bit more independent. The dynamics it works really well together for both kitties. Okay, so there is Spud. His MRQ number is 1T7-20-3. Again, born on May 29th, 2020, male, domestic short hair, black and white cat. He is bonded with Turvy, so it is important that they do stay together. His adoption fee is $175, but I'm sure if you were interested and willing to take both of those kitties, the office would offer a short discount, a small discount. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what we say about Spud. Spud is a little ball of energy looking for the perfect home with his sister, Turvy. Spud is a very curious and adventurous kitten born on May 29, 2020. He loves to be petted and snuggled and will even curl up in bed with you if you let him. He and his sister are very close and love to play for hours together. Their favorite thing to do is throw their toy mice in the air and chase them throughout the house. They have a great time together and are definitely attached at the hip. Spud is a very brave kitten. There is not much that scares him. He is extremely independent and easy to approach. Spud would be a great addition to any family, and if you brought Turvy along with him, you're going to have the best pair. You can't even imagine it. They're going to be perfect. He is litter box trained, great for first-time kitty owners. He's going to be great for a family with children. He has been around other cats, but he's a very active cat, so make sure you're prepared for a little chaos. But he's also mellow and laid back, so he's very outgoing and independent. He likes to be held, he likes to be picked up, and he is the best partner to adopt with Turvy. So that is all of our Orange County kitties that I have to show. The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kitties that I have are Inland Empire kitties. It doesn't matter if they're Inland Empire or Orange County. If you see one you like, just give our office a call and let them know. The Orange County kitties do have other contacts, so they are listed, and we'll show you that one here in just a moment. And if you are interested in one of those Orange County kitties, just contact the person there that I list, and they'll help you make arrangements on everything that you need to do. So the first Inland Empire kitty that I'm going to show you is Noah. I have two sets of images with Noah, so I'm going to show you this set first, and then I'll bring the other set up in just a moment. Let me read to you what is said about Mr. Noah. So Noah, his MRQ number is R4-19-5. He was born March 19th, 2019, so he's just over a year old. He is a male, and he's what we call a Turkish van mix. He is white with black. So Turkish van, they tend to have that color up here. I do know that Turkish van cats love water. So very strange for kitties to like water, but they do. Let me show you the other pictures of him really quick so you can see them. There's more pictures, and here is what his foster mom says about him. Has COVID-19 got you down? Are you lonely? Tired of talking to yourself and not having any company? Look no further. Let Noah come to your rescue. This lovable, silly, helpful, inquisitive, playful, smart, gentle, handsome boy will be your lifelong BFF. Noah had a rough start at life. He and his siblings were dumped behind a church in a cardboard box and left to die when they were just a couple of weeks old. He was rescued by a foster mom who had dogs, big and little, and other cats that he loved to play with. Noah likes to jump in the tortoise tank and bask under the heat lamp, even though his foster mom frowned upon this. So sorry. He also loves to ride on her shoulder and hop into the kitchen sink to help with the dishes. Noah loves to snuggle in a lap while you're watching TV and curl up next to you at bedtime. He's still a kitten at heart and loves to run zoomies around the house and play with furry mice or fishing pole toys, the little feather toys, stuff like that. All of Noah's siblings have found their forever home. Noah has been hoping to find his forever home where he can have someone love him unconditionally as much as he loves them. Now, Noah is litter box trained, great for a first-time kitty owner, great with a family with children. He's been around cats, he's been around big dogs, little dogs. He's a very active kitty. He's outgoing and independent, and he likes to be held, he likes to be picked up. He is used to being groomed, and he's going to be happiest if he's got a buddy to play with. So if you're interested in Noah, give our office a call, or you can contact Lindy at 951-000-0000. Trust me, I thought that was a phony phone number too the first time I saw it. It's not. It's real. She will answer. Again, foster mom's name is Lindy. Noah is his adoption fee is $150. R4-19-5. Take that baby home. He's awesome. I don't know. Look at the fluffiness on that tail right there. That picture to the far left. Okay, so the next kitty that I have up, different foster mom. This is Missy. And it looks like I got foster mom's information just a little too far to the off screen there. There we go. Okay, so this is Miss Missy. And let me read what mom says about Missy. So Macy's MRQ number is X4-20-7. She was born in March 2nd, 2020, so just a few months ago. She's female. She's domestic short hair. She's a brown tabby. She would best be happiest, I should say. She would be happiest if she went with her sister Pandora. But at the very least, she really does need to have a friend at home. So this is what her foster mom wrote about Missy. Hi there, my name is Missy, and I'm a brown tabby kitten. I'm about 5 months old. I'm a little more reserved than my sister Pandora, but I open up after I get to know people. I really like to play with my sister Pandora and my other foster siblings. I would like a home with another young kitty, or better yet, adopt me and my sister. You can come see me at the PetSmart in Murrieta. I'll be there for a short time. If you would like information about adopting me, you can contact Bobby at the email address down below. Missy is spayed, dewormed, vaccinated, and has been treated for fleas, and her adoption fee is $175. She is litter box trained, been around other cats. She should not be in a home with small children. It may be that she's just a little shy of them. They scare her. Small children can be, a little hurting, a little cruel to kitties when you can't explain to them, don't poke them in the eye type of thing. So definitely no young children. A family who has older children would probably be fine. Obviously, she would really love to be adopted with her with her sister Pandora, who I'm going to show now. And there is Pandora. She looks very similar, doesn't she? Okay, so this is what Mom says about Pandora. Hi there, my name is Pandora and I'm a brown tabby kitten. I'm about 5 months old. I'm very friendly and playful. I enjoy wrestling and playing with my sister Missy and my other foster siblings. I would like a home with another young kitty, if possible, Missy. Come see me at the PetSmart in Marietta. I'll be there for a short time. If you need more information or would like to adopt me, you can contact Bobby at the email address there down below, bwyndhammeows@yahoo.com. Pandora is spayed and dewormed. She's had her vaccinations. She's been treated for fleas. Her adoption fee is $175. Her MRQ number is X4-20-3, born on March 2nd, 2020, domestic short hair, brown tabby. Please consider taking some of these kittens. Now again, if possible, if you're willing to take or adopt 2 kitties, we most likely do have the ability to give you a discount. So, all you need to do is ask. So I have 2 more kitties to show you. The next kitty is named, he's a cutie. The next kitty's name is Flora. Yeah, Flora. It's a female, so maybe it was meant to be Flora. I'm not sure, but the name is Flora. Adoption, the MRQ number is 2C5-20-5. She was born on March 2nd, 2020. Female domestic short hair. She is a white with tabby patches. Okay? Her adoption fee is $175, and let's see what her foster mom says. Hi there, my name is Flora, and I'm a domestic short hair kitten, white with tabby patches. I'm about 3 months old. I'm the most curious kitten in my litter. I love to explore and play with just about anything. Feather teasers are my favorite. I really love playing with my siblings, so a home with another young kitty would be great. Or better yet, adopt me and one of my siblings. She is also staying in the cattery at PetSmart in Marietta, so if you are interested in adopting her or have questions, you can contact Bobby at the email address there below. And, she's been around cats. She's been around... she's been around cats. Her foster mom says she should probably not be in a home with young children, with small kids. She is a very active kitty, but she's also going to be happiest with a buddy. So a lot of times when kittens don't have a friend to play with and to burn energy with, they get bored, they get lonely, they get lethargic, they can get destructive, and you don't want your brand new leather sofa all scratched up because the kitten was bored. Okay, the last kitty I have to show you is a gorgeous little girl, and her name is Mystic. And again, she's one of Bobby's fosters, and let's see what she says about Mystic. Hi there, my name is Mystic, and I'm a silver tabby. Now, I have to say first that we don't come across silver tabbies very often. Gray tabbies, white tabbies, brown tabbies, not white tabbies, I'm so sorry. Silver is a color that's just, you have to see it in real life to believe it. It's really a gorgeous color. So I'm a silver tabby kitten. I'm about 3 months old. I'm the smallest of my litter, but I can keep up with my siblings. Speaking of my siblings, I love to play with them, so a home with another young kitty would be ideal for me, or even if you adopted me with my sister. So the sister that we have here is Flora. So Flora and Mystic would be a pair. Wow, I really picked all the pairs this week, huh? Flora, let's see, Mystic, again, should not go to a family with small kids. She's a pretty active kitty, and it sounds like with small kids, When the foster tells me that, it usually means that they would probably be terrified and run away rather than be a kitty that they could play with. So you want to have a kitty that's very independent and confident, as opposed to a kitty that will run away if you have small children. It's also important to explain to them, don't pull the ears, don't tug on the tail, don't squeeze, stuff like that. But that's your job. So Mystic's information 2C5-20-4, that's her MRQ number, born on March 2nd, 2020, domestic short hair, silver tabby. Amazing. She's so gorgeous. Okay, so that's all the kitties that I have today. Let's see if there's anything that I need to... Oh, I should definitely... let me bring this up. The information you need to know if you're going to be going to our office. So a lot of our kitties, if you are interested in adopting, the way they set things up or can set them up is the foster will bring the kitty to our office, and then you'll work with the office to make an appointment to come and pick the kitty up from there. So if you are going to be visiting our office to pick up a kitty, first thing you need to do is make sure that you call for an appointment. The phone number is 714-997-0868. And once you've called for an appointment, you need to make sure that you do not miss your appointment time. If you do, please call the office again. Make sure before you ever enter the building, because there could be somebody else already up there. And when we're trying to keep everybody safe during the coronavirus lockdown stuff, and we want to make sure that you're safe, the girls in the office are safe, and anybody else who's visiting, they're safe as well. So make sure that you call. If you've missed your appointment time, make sure you call once you get to the office, and you may need to wait in the parking lot until somebody leaves, but they'll get to you very quickly. Next thing, very, very important, masks are required. If you have gloves, that's even better. But masks, you have to have a mask. That's just one of the important things, one of the few simple things that we can do at the office to help to ensure that the girls are safe, help to ensure that you are safe, and the least you can do is wear a mask. The next thing that's up is only one adult should come in to pick up the kitty. Please do not bring your children to the office. We do have lots of kitties there. Some are sick, some are in quarantine. When kids come into the office, they really want to go and play with the kitties, and I don't want to break anybody's heart by saying, I'm sorry, you can't play with the kittens. We just can't do that. So rather than disappoint kids, we just ask you to not bring the kids into the office if you can manage that. Next thing you want to do is make sure, even if you're not coming to the office, if you're going to somebody's house, say you made an arrangement with Bobby to pick up the kitty from her house, make sure that you're bringing a carrier, and make sure that it's big enough for the kitten that you're going to be having. They need to be able to stand up and turn around, okay? Something else you can do is place a small blanket or a towel in the bottom of the carrier. That way your kitty has a nice soft place to stand on or to lay down in, okay? And that way they're not scratching back and forth and sliding, and that's got to be terrible. And the last thing I have here is bring credit card or cash. We do not accept checks. Even if you're meeting with a foster to pick up the kitty from them, they have the ability to accept credit cards as well. Or if at the very least, you can call the office. Somebody at the office can run a credit card. The fosters know other people. If they are not able to do it themselves, there are other people that they can call to run a card if necessary. Or you can bring cash. Just make sure that you're bringing enough to cover the entire adoption. Okay? And that is that on that. Okay, that's really all I've got for this week. I really appreciate you coming out. I do encourage you all to please keep your masks on when you're outside, social distance if it's possible. I also want to encourage people, get out there and vote. It's really important. It doesn't matter who you're voting for. It is a personal and private question that anybody who asks you that, you have no need to tell anybody where the way you choose how you vote. It's something that in my house, I don't even tell my husband who I vote for. He probably knows, but he doesn't know from my mouth who I vote for. But I've worked with a lot of kids in the past couple of years at our adoption events, and any of the kids who happen to come across this video and see this, if you get the chance, get out there and vote. This is one of the only ways that you can actually have a voice in the way your country is ran. So it is so important. Doesn't matter who you're voting for. Please just make sure you go out there and vote. Okay? And all I can say is thank you for joining us, and I appreciate your support. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button and come back next week, and I plan on having some more kitties for you. I'm going to start downloading some ads, and I've got a wonderful one of our donors, Diane Ortlieb. She actually does artwork, and she can actually take a picture that has a cat in it. The cat that's in the picture that I'm going to post up there next week is actually her own cat, but she can actually do these portraits with pictures of your own cats. So she can customize them easily. So she does these wonderful little collages that are just gorgeous, not too expensive, and they are little treasures. So I'm going to try and put something together to show her work, and thank you for coming, and we'll see you next week. Keep on chasing that red dot.